A Topeka couple is behind bars in Bakersfield, California tonight.
And they're facing murder charges for the death of their 2-week-old son. His death was almost identical to the death of the couple's first child in Topeka in 2015.
Now, our sister station was inside the California courtroom where the two were supposed to be arraigned earlier today. That arraignment was rescheduled. The couple still claims both their children died from sudden infant death syndrome, or SIDS.
So you absolutely in no way harmed either of your babies?
No. If I did, it wasn't intentional.
But a Topeka woman who was there when the first child died remembers things differently.
Instead of saying my son died of SIDS, tell the truth and be able to raise her child with a little bit of help and guidance.
And we join KSNT News reporter Austin Barnes live in southwest Topeka now, in the very neighborhood where this all started. Austin.
Jay's 6-month-old Camden Roberts died in the house, as you can see just right behind me here. Now, the woman who lives here says she had known Deborah and Gage Roberts for some time. In fact, she even welcomed them into her home, but she says she'll never forget what happened that night in 2015. Olivia Miller was getting ready for work the morning 6-month-old Camden Roberts died inside her house.
I heard Deborah screaming, but the bedroom door was locked.
She says because they were living on the streets, Miller took Deborah Roberts and baby Camden in, offering them a warm place to sleep. Miller says she didn't want Gage Roberts staying in her house because of what she calls a colorful past, but one night she reluctantly agreed to let him spend the night.
I heard her in the bedroom playing his day, said, "Oh my God, you did it again. You did it again." And Gage kept saying, "I can bring him back. I can bring him back."
Miller tells KSNT News before all the commotion, the house had fallen eerily silent. She says she thought Camden had finally fallen asleep after a restless night.
We called 911 and they continued to tell us how to do CPR. At that time, Gage was at the window and pacing and trying to leave to get out the house, and she was crying and, you know, Camden.
An investigation prevented Miller and her family from re-entering their home for several days.
It was traumatizing. You know, I've watched Camden. I was there when she had the baby.
Miller says after the ordeal, the couple, pregnant with their second child, headed west. Now, we know tonight that the couple was arrested after the birth of their third child, another boy, just last week. Tonight, they do remain jailed in Bakersfield. Reporting live in southwest Topeka, Austin Barnes, KSNT News. All
right, Austin, thank you. Now let's break down what we know.
That's right. The first child, whose name was Camden, died in November 11th of 2015. That happened in Topeka. Now, the second child was named Crimson. He died in Bakersfield on April 24th of 2016. The Shawnee County DA's office continues to investigate the Topeka death and is assisting with the Bakersfield case tonight. Gage and Deborah Roberts' arraignment has been moved to August 1st in Bakersfield.